Hi Pisces, I hope you guys are doing great today. Let's get right into a general message for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 1st through March 8th, 2020. Let's get right into it. I hope you guys are getting ready or enjoying your birthday season and doing something fun. Guys, remember these messages are general. Don't try to make them fit if they don't. You want to check your rising sign, moon sign, and your Venus sign. And remember, the energies can always be flip-flopped. So we have a couple of things going on March 3rd. We have Venus in Aries squaring Saturn in Capricorn. This is the only little quick moving snafu. Because it's going to be impacting your 2nd and your 11th house, so that you might be feeling on the 3rd some challenges in money and friendship that day. But nothing but a thing, right? It's only a day. Let it go. Let's focus more on March 4th. It's a much better day, right? We have Mercury retrograde entering Aquarius in your 12th house. So I like this. Mercury's in Aquarius. We're very hungry for knowledge and open to new and original ideas. So you may be very actively trying to figure out some new dreams for your life, Pisces, and how to make them happen. Many of you may be feeling kind of isolated as you revamp your future to reflect some new and positive plans that you're trying to cook up while closing down your past at the same time. This doesn't mean everything from your past. If you have beautiful, positive things in your life, certainly bring them forward with you, but you know what I mean, the things that you really need to clean out of your trunk kind of thing, right? Just so that you could move forward with a newness and a freshness, right? But don't be surprised in this energy. If you feel disconnected from your friends and family for a bit, you could certainly feel like your own best friend in this energy. And I'm just all about that. I don't know about you guys, but what's the matter with that? Being your own best friend, just because you have so much going on in your mind right now that you're trying to kind of line up, get your ducks in a row, that quite frankly, by communicating with other people before you're ready can end up being confusing for you. And you know that, right? So you don't even want to get into that. And then we have also in the 4th, Venus entering Taurus in your 3rd house. So, who doesn't love the Venus? Venus is a very sensual, naturally content, a little bit of a possessive energy here, right, in Taurus for sure, but we seek security and value that lasts, right? Your desire for pleasure is going to be super strong right now. Taurus values the here and now, as well as everything that we appreciate with our 5 senses, right? Like good food, anything beautiful, art, music, anything Venusian, right? So there's going to be this idea here. It's all about tangible and physical expressions of love and romance are very important to you right now, right? So the other side of this, though, can be holding on tightly to someone or something that you love is very much the tendency here with Venus and Taurus. That's the shadow side is you want to make sure that you don't end up treating partners as objects that you own, right? Or you want to own. But the good part about this is this can impact your area of communication really well. It's because your 3rd house. So I do like this for you. It's a great energy to have that conversation that you need to have. As we have the Lovers as your near future. So, and the 2 of Cups with where you're at right now. So, yeah. All right, let's see what the bottom of the deck energy is. Oh, we have the Moon card. Yeah, this makes perfect sense to me as a crowning for you, Pisces. The Moon is about what we do in private, right? It's that kind of energy, right? It's also a Pisces energy. Pisces is ruled by Neptune, so it's all about imagination. It's you guys, right? It's about imagination and really tapping into what it is that you want. That's going to be kind of like the halo over this week for you guys. There's going to be this very forward thinking, forward movement kind of thing. Now we have in the recent past, we have the Ace of Swords energy. So this is an air energy. You could have been dealing with an air energy, right? Just Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this is about a new start, new communication, a new way of doing something. Definitely starting some sort of new truth for yourself. This could have to do with a job. It could have to do with a relationship, a friendship, some sort of situation within your family. You're coming into the energy with that, okay? So it's something that has already started. Now, the foundation for this week, right, just the situation, not necessarily, but the situation, we have the 8 of Cups. Interesting. Okay. So the 8 of Cups, this is a Saturn and Pisces energy. So the Eight of Cups is about recognizing that something needs to be put in the past, needs to leave. So there's some sort of disappointment, disillusionment. You feel you're recognizing that you feel sad about something, but that something has reached its expiration date. Now, this is going to resonate with all of you differently. This could simply be many of you really wrapping up some issues that have been lingering in your heart and your mind from your past, that you're just simply ready now to release and just let it go. For others of you, this could be a situation that you're in right now where you started this connection, maybe you started this job or you started a relationship, and it's just simply not going the way that you had envisioned, and you're recognizing that you need to leave. It's time for you to go. Yeah, and crossing you is the Four of Swords, which is a moving on energy. It's about, recognizing your truth and everything that you've been through in your life and really holding fast to those lessons that you've learned, letting go of the stuff that you no longer need, and figuring out your next step. So this is you not having it all figured out, other than to know that what you do need to leave behind. That there is something that you need to move away from because it's not very healthy for you. But then we have this new beginning. You have a new passion here. There's some sort of passion that's waking up in you. The Ace of Wands is a very beautiful, beautiful energy. It's a fire energy, lots of passion. Lots of motivation for a new beginning. And this is exactly what I was saying before about, with the astrologies, you're getting very front and center with what it is that you really, really want for yourself. For some of you, it's going to be, where do I want to move to? Others of you, I want to travel now. What do I want to do? Others of you, it's, what do I really want to do in my career? Others of you are going to be like, I'm realizing that I still really want to be with that person who I haven't been with, whatever, going back to somebody from the past. It can indicate that. Realizing something about relationship, but in a way where there's a new approach, right? That's very important here because we have this Uranus energy when we have Aquarius, right? It's about a new approach, doing things differently. And then we have the Hierophant energy. I like this. This is a Taurus energy. Taurus is ruled by Venus. This is a beautiful foundational energy because it's you getting in touch with what you really want, feel, and believe about how your life should go. And what I mean by that is you really getting in touch with what do you think a relationship is supposed to look like? What do you think a successful career is supposed to look like? What does a healthy, balanced life look like? What is your definition? What is society's definition? And then what do you feel? And how do those two line up? But you very much being in that headspace of wanting to do something different, really wanting this movement forward. You're feeling this fire in your belly to just move something forward, very, very motivated, but in a way that speaks to you, really aligns with your moral code, your integrity, and what it is that you really want for yourself. Because apparently what I'm getting here is that you're in a space of realizing that whether it's career or past relationships of all kinds, you consistently ended up bringing energies into your life that didn't have the wherewithal to go the long haul with you in a healthy way. Or maybe there was a person or two, a situation or two that in retrospect is a lot healthier in the rearview mirror than you realized at the time. And it's this truth, this epiphany that you're reaching within yourself where you're like, you know what, that really is where I should have been. I should have stayed at that job. I should have continued with that, but not in a way where you're like, woe is youing, where you're feeling sorry for yourself. It's more about a very healthy recognition. I want to move forward. I want to move forward from where I am, but I'm realizing now that either I want something entirely different, but I am getting that some of you are going to be like, I actually want a new start in that particular career. I want a new start in that relationship. Right? Just because we do have this Venus in your area of communication, I do feel like there's going to be reaching out. There's going to be healthy conversations, but in a new way that's going to be going on in this energy. Now, you right now, you're the Two of Cups energy. So this represents you and only you. And I really, really like this, as this is a Venus and Cancer energy. So you're very in the mind of, what do I really want? What do I feel connected to that makes me feel at home? This idea of feeling at home is very important for you right now, Pisces. And that's metaphorical, meaning like being in a relationship where you feel that kind of connection, yeah, this is my person, or just feeling that sense of home, that comfort, that, undeniable comfort in that job, or in that, where you don't feel any strain, there's no weirdness. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you're really feeling kind of at one. And you're very in touch with this mindset right now. You're all about creating this for yourself right now, and whatever that means. If it means extricating yourself from every individual in your life for a few minutes, right, where you just recreate this new reality for yourself, and you just move forward towards your dreams and goals, where you're really honoring not only what it is you want for yourself, but honoring this idea of honoring your intuition, and does it feel like home to me? And if it doesn't, I'm not even going to allow it to enter. I'm not even going to entertain it, kind of thing. Now, the energy that's external to you, we have the Queen of Wands energy. So this is not you. This is an external energy that's impacting you. I like the Queen of Wands. There's a lot of passion here. There just is. There's a lot of passion. This is a Pisces and Aries energy, right? So, think about, you guys are the 12th house, you're ruled by Neptune. So there's like some fantasy, there's some, creativity going on here. But the Aries energy is like looking at something different. So there's something different here, right? Because Aries is the baby of the zodiac. It's the first sign. So whenever we get that Aries type of energy, it's about approaching something from a very confident perspective, in a very confident way, really pushing forth a new way of doing something. It's like really being large and in charge, but it's about honoring this dreamy space, right? Now, this energy is external to you. So this can be you meeting somebody who makes you feel like this, where you're like, wow, I have a lot of passion for this person. I'm really excited about moving forward. This is you simply identifying who makes you feel this level of passion that you really want, that you feel that home space with. This could be you tapping into an idea of a career path, just something that really gets your juices going, where you feel like you are tapping into your imagination, what it is that you really want for yourself, but in a different way. And this is hitting you from outside. So it could be a person, a job situation, some sort of job offer, some sort of idea coming to you, having to do with work, some communication coming in, having to do with a relationship, but it's coming in and it's super positive. And then we have in the fear, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So, I am getting that some of you are just afraid of not having that emotional, mental, and physical connection. So maybe if you were with this person before in the past, you're afraid that you guys aren't going to reconnect in a healthy way. If this has to do with a person that you're building a relationship with, you fearing that you're not going to have that ultimate attainment with them, where you're able to save and you're able to feel that connection with them. This could also be having to do with career, where you're afraid, I'm just not going to end up getting the money that I need. It's not going to have that level of growth, and that forward movement that you really want. But guys, that's just in your fear. It's very much a mental energy. And that's normal after you've been through stuff, right? I would think. Now, in the outcome energy here, we have the Four of Cups in the reverse. So I call this the checklist card. This is you feeling incredibly restless right now. Very, very restless, very bored on some level within yourself, which Pisces can feel, right? You're feeling restless and bored. And we all can, but right, you guys have that dreamy Neptune kind of thing going on, where if you don't have the situation where you could have your alone time to dream and fantasize and really exercise those ideas and those fantasies, you get bored, right? You get bored pretty easily. But it's also about, this is you identifying what has not worked in your life, having to do with a relationship, a job, a situation, and realizing what it is that you need moving forward. Right? But I always want to say this with this card, as you realize what it is that doesn't work for you, it's equally important for you to understand why it is why it didn't work for you. How did it make you feel? And really getting front and center with that. Because if you don't get front and center with that, with what buttons it pushed in you to make you uncomfortable, it's highly likely that you end up repeating patterns. And who wants to do that, right? Who wants to do that? So that is the outcome energy, right? But then in your near future, we have the Lovers. And this is you. If this has to do with a job or a business partnership, it's you guys finally getting on the same page. This could be you starting a new job that you feel way more in alignment with, you know, just happier, really just happy. Is it perfect? No, because the Lover's card isn't perfect. But you're in a situation where you feel like you're working for a person or with a group of people who all have a shared goal, and everyone is willing to do equal work to work towards that shared goal. If this is to do with relationship, this is beautiful. This is about recognizing, okay, you know what? We have stuff. There are things that we need to work out. But the Lover's energy is all about committing to working it out. You know, and this energy is blessed by Archangel Raphael and by the luminary of the sun. And this is all about compromise and working together. And that is what I'm getting here. So while you are, you know, on the one hand, very much identifying what it is that doesn't work for you, right? That you didn't like in this job, that you don't like in this job, or that you don't like in that relationship, something that you don't like. Identifying that and making sure that it doesn't move forward with you. Let's get some more information on that Four of Cups reverse there. A lot of pensive energy though. Yeah, I do feel like there's a lot of deep thinking. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to get some more information about, you know, why did we get the Four of Cups, and why is there such a strong feeling regarding it? Yeah. So we have the Eight of Wands. I mean, the Eight of Wands is, you know, you just don't want to put in the effort anymore in a situation that you've been involved in. There's a lack of passion with the King of Wands energy. You could also be sensing that somebody is a manipulator, and you really don't want to deal with that. The Five of Wands energy indicates to me that you guys ended up having a bit of a battle of the wills, and you really just not wanting to deal with it, and you're just ready for a new connection. The Two of Pentacles is feeling confused. Should I stay with this person, or should I go with this person, or should I leave this person, just be by myself, or should I leave this person and go back to that person? Should I stay in this job? Should I take this new one? You know, it's this idea of making a decision, but you are going to be making the decision. And then we have the Six of Wands, yeah, because you were feeling very, very disrespected, and you recognize that ultimately you weren't going to really have victory with this person or this situation. You know, you really weren't. Now, you're just all about the truth, and you just really need the truth right now for yourself. This is Capricorn and Aquarius energy. This is about Capricorn's ruled by Saturn. It's about putting in the hard work in a different way. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. So Saturn and Uranus, it's about putting in that hard work differently than what you've been doing, so that you can have the beautiful outcome, that it really is what you want for your life. And it's like, as soon as you realize in yourself what needs to change, and that switch gets flipped, your energy is going to just shift on its axis. And I feel like you're going to be pulling in something far more benefic for you, which is what's going to end up resulting in that Lover's energy. You're going to be in a situation with somebody who really wants to go the long haul with you. Now, that can go for career or relationship, but there is this idea of empathy, of connection, of communication, of working it out, because you're leaving something here. You're leaving something here. And you're either going back to something that was actually very healthy for you in the first place, that you should have never left, having to do with a job or relationship, or going to something entirely new. But I don't get that you're going to be staying where you are at right now. Yeah, definitely be realizing this. You know, and a lot happens now for you, Pisces, right? I mean, it's your solar return, and, you know, this is your time. This is your time. This is your sexy time, Pisces. It's a sexy time. It's your birthday time. All right, guys. Let's pull a love read for those of you in that space. And remember, the Celtic cross spread doesn't have to have anything to do with the love read. Celtic cross could have been all about job, family, friend, whatever. Yeah, you really need to think about it like this. How many different age groups, right, watch these videos? Everybody's at a different point in their life. Some people are still in school. Some people have been married for 50 years, you know. So I give different interpretations. So the way I'm doing the love reading is I'm going to go 3 rows across, 4 down, 3 rows of oracles, and then in each row is going to clarify the preceding one. I don't read these in reversals. I don't read oracles in reversals. Let's pull all the energies and then we'll tie them together, okay? And I'm going to be using the Witch's Tarot for clarifiers from the tarot. Okay. Here's one more. Do shuffle these before I turn the camera on, but I like to do while the camera is on. Okay. 3 Island Time Wellness across, please. Clarifying. Hammer. Girl talk. Stabbed in the back. Okay, 3 cards, please. Okay, that's 2 of Pentacles. All right, so we start off with this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Yeah, you know what? I have to tell you, I was getting that for at least some of you with the Celtic cross spread. Like, it's somebody who's somebody from your past, Pisces. But let's say, clarifying that this could be the one is life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. We get the cycles card. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised with where it leads. Now, clarifying that, we have hammer. Sabotage, rebuilding. Yeah, interrogation, repetitive, working on it. So there is this idea I'm getting, somebody is coming back from the past. There has to be this idea of not resisting the change, not expecting things. I mean, the change has to do with you, and it has to do with them, and it has to do with what was reality when you guys were last together. But it's about recognizing where you guys sabotaged the relationship when you guys were together and why. And now you need to be in a space of focusing on the rebuilding. Because then look what we have, clarifying hammer. Guys, we have the 10 of Pentacles upright. It's beautiful. No, I'm saying upright, and I'm not reading any of these in reversals, but regardless, it did come out upright anyway. But I love this. Mercury and Virgo. Lots of really solid communication. Your money's going to be on point. You guys are going to have what you need. This is such a benefic energy. Really good community. I mean, mental, physical, emotional connection. Love it. Really nice. Worth waiting for. Divine time is at work in your love life. Clarifying that, we have beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So this goes back to me to this idea of the sabotage energy, of you guys recognizing where maybe there weren't these, unhealthy dynamics within your connection the last time you guys were together. But you're realizing that, what you were pointing your finger at them and then pointing their finger at you, where the blame was, but you guys were just kind of like not understanding each other, and you were also poking at each other's wounds without even realizing it, And then we have, to clarify the beware of projection, right, is we have girl talk, right? Time with friends, living in the moment, having fun, okay? This is very much happily single, living in the moment, having fun. But then we have Queen of Wands. There's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of passion. So I feel like somebody that you've been with, there is this idea of the energy very much supporting you guys getting together and working things out, but the time has to be right. I do feel like there is some separation here, but there needs to be, while you guys are separated, there needs to be acknowledgement of where the relationship was sabotaged in the first place, but there is so much passion here. Queen of Wands. I mean, this is you and Aries, Pisces and Aries. So this is about really having that incredible attraction, that fire in your belly, that motivation to do something very differently, right? Just really wanting to do something in this relationship differently. And we have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Well, it could be here right now anyway. I mean, that's a very general energy. Now, clarifying that, we have close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. The clarifying that is stabbed in the back. Heartbreak, pain, separation. Another separation. Deception, shocking attack. Okay. And then we have Two of Pentacles, trying to decide what to do. So what I'm getting from this is that when you guys were together, I feel like you guys are separated now. I don't feel like you guys are together. I think that needs to be some processing of what happened. I think that there is a lot of passion that you guys have for each other. You have a lot of love for this person. Pisces, you feel very, very connected to this person. And the energy does support you guys rectifying things, but you need to address the idea that you felt stabbed in the back, that there was some sort of deception going on. It's okay for you to sort of, still be like on the down low in this space of, hanging with your friends, your family, trying to like reason things out. It's because it's very important that these epiphanies hit you and hit them before you guys get back in contact with each other. Because I feel like, Pisces, if you resonate with this, you feel this undeniable energetic pull towards this person where you know that you're supposed to be with them, or it's like your relationship was just not given what it should have been given, and it wasn't able to be brought to the point of being like tested in a healthy way, just because there were a lot of unhealthy sabotaging elements to this connection, and you guys trying to figure out how it could be done differently, because regardless of all of that, you still have this connection to each other. I feel like you're still in each other's energy field. So it's this idea of dealing with the heartbreak and the pain and the separation, right? Really, really looking at that and owning the fact that, you deserve to feel joy and love and all of that. And I feel like you are. But once you guys have this space to kind of think, you have this entire row is completely supportive of you guys building, recognizing the sabotage, don't resist the change, really just getting really honest about how things are supposed to be, and this is where you're going to end up. So I really like this. If it's something that you want to revisit, I always say that, right? We have free will. If this person was very unhealthy for you, it doesn't matter what the cards say. Keep going. Just keep going. Don't even entertain it, Don't even entertain it. Does Pisces know this person? For those Pisces who are resonating with this spread, is this someone that they were with once upon a time? Yes or no? I'm not honoring the reversals. The Chariot. Yeah, it's Cancer energy. For sure. Not only were you with this person, but this was your person. Because the Chariot, again, is Cancer. Cancer is the metaphor for home, love. That's that metaphorical, this feels good. This is my home. This is my person. So, Yeah, but I just feel like a lot of unhealthy nonsense went on in this connection that needs to be rectified for you guys to reconnect in a healthy way, but the energy does support that. Yeah, okay, my friends, that is what I have. And remember, I just want to remind you, we have Venus in that Taurus, Venus entering into Taurus on the 4th, your 3rd house of communication. It is a great energy to have that conversation you need to have. So that fits right into the pocket of this love reading. So do with that what you will, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like my energy, if you enjoyed this reading, please like, subscribe, share. I really appreciate it. It helps me and my channel grow. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.